Hi, we're back. I haven't painted in over a month, so I'm very excited about today. This is To and Flo's video number 6. I'm doing a Dutch pour. So basically, a Dutch pour, from what I've seen, I've only done one before, and I'll explain that one. It is a solid background, so like the puddle that you put on the canvas is usually a solid color. You can also do it color blocked, so half of it's one color and half of it's another color, and then you put solid either drizzles or puddles onto that, and then you manipulate. You don't tilt or stretch like I usually do, but you manipulate those colors with air. So either a blow dryer or your lungs. And there are some really great artists that do it. I have, like I said, only done one, and it was considered a fail, even though it's a really cool painting. So it's a happy accident, as Whitney would like to call it. But it's a fail as far as a Dutch pour goes, because I had to dump everything off the canvas. So it's still a cool painting. I'll show that to you now. So see, it's a cool painting, but it's just not a Dutch pour. So I've only done this once before, and that was it. So hopefully something will come about today. And yeah, so my color palette, in May, when our garden first started coming up, everything was green, and then these little purple Columbines emerged, and they were the first thing that bloomed, and they were so beautiful, and I took pictures of them. I will show that to you now. And I just loved them because they were kind of like, hello, it's, you know, warm weather, welcome to the world, and they were just beautiful. So it was really simple. It was just purple, yellow, and green. So that's kind of my color palette for today. So that's the inspiration, were those little purple Columbines. And following this pour, I will do a tour of the garden for you so you can see. We just do a little bit in the front yard and a little bit in the backyard, and I'll just walk around and show you what our garden looks like. And we've got veggies and flowers, and it's really fun. It keeps us occupied during the spring and summer months, and we just love it. So I will share that with you guys. So that's pretty much it. So then my thank yous, I wanted to thank my biggest little fans. So they are the kids in our life that are super supportive. So Indigo, his birthday's next week. I just wanted to thank him. He just sent me this last month. I'll do a picture of it so you can see it, but it's his handprint. And then I hung it up in the background for inspiration for me. And then this is his little handprint from 10 years ago when he was 3. So it's much smaller. And he's turning into a big man. He's gonna be 13 next week. So it's just amazing. So Indigo, thank you. Taylor down in Colorado Springs, thank you so much for being one of our biggest fans. You're amazing, and you're doing amazing work, and keep it up. And Hunter is my cousin up north. He's great, and he's been super supportive. And Scarlett in Santa Cruz. So all you guys have been so wonderful. And of course, thank you to my in-laws, the Lamoots. We're sending some work to them so Bree can decorate her new apartment, so that's very cool. And the favorites in Davis, the Baker family in Santa Cruz, the Couch Metzger family in Redding, are amazing, and of course Randy and Whitney, you guys have been awesome. They are actually going to come and do a painting with us. That's Rick's brother and his significant other Whitney. They're going to come and do a painting with us in the garage. We're going to social distance, but we're very excited about that. So they've never dove into anything like this, so it should be really, really fun. We'll probably film that too. So I think that is it. So I will get to painting and we will see what comes out. Okay, here is my palette, inspired by that beautiful Columbine. We've got purple and bright yellow and some greens, a couple different ones, and a couple of them are paint and a couple of them are pigments. So this is just a little 10 by 10. I find it's easier to do Dutch pours and blowouts on little canvases, especially when you're a beginner like me. I tried a couple different times. I actually filmed my intro a couple days ago, but my paints were way too thick. So I had to thin them out significantly to get them to move how I wanted them to. So okay, so this one's gonna be super basic. So I think I'm gonna do is basically put some color here, then line up a big dollop of white and then kind of push everything that way with the blow dryer, and then the white will kind of do a wave over the top of the colors, and then they'll kind of cell out, make cells. So let's start lining them up here. Big dollop. Okay. I don't know if these ones will come through, but we'll put a little on there. Purple pigment. Put a little bit more yellow. Okay. So I'm gonna torch first. Blow it that way. It's a low setting, but I'm going to hit the cool button, so it's cool air, so it kind of picks up the motor a little bit. Okay. So now let's give it a twitch. And feathers out a little bit. So it's not just one solid line. Although you could keep it one solid line if you want. Loving what's happening here. It's very cool. Let's see. Maybe blow it that way too, but I kind of like the negative space. I think it's important to have that. So this is now, you know, a blowout or a Dutch pour. My other one, although, like I said, cool painting, definitely not a Dutch or a blowout. So I kind of like it. I'm gonna let it develop a little bit more and then bring you guys in to see all the little cells and the cool stuff happening. Okay, so I'm gonna go in on this one. So we've got some really crazy cells there, and yellow's starting to pop a little bit. The edges. And then the purple. I'm loving this edge right here. So yeah, super basic. I'm realizing it's Mardi Gras colors, which is great because it's a party. So yeah, that is my Dutch pour. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye. So it's a 12 by 12 square, and I'm going to just do a straight pour for you. So I'm going to layer my cup. Start with a little white. Okay, so I'm like 3/4 of the way up. Get some puddle on there. Okay, so I layered a cup, if you can see it, kind of cool. Put a puddle of white on there, pop some bubbles. And then, so a straight pour is just like it sounds. You just go straight from the cup down and don't move your hand or anything. So ring pours are when you kind of rotate your hand and it gets like a ring shape. So a straight pour is just straight. So you kind of try to pinch the cup just a little bit. And let's see. Yeah, okay, ready to go. Okay. Ooh, we went off the edge. My table is not even. I don't really want to mess up that circle too much in the middle. Because I want to try to, when I tilt it, save that center. Just realizing now that the colors are very Mardi Gras, New Orleans. Okay. So some really cool cells happening. And I'm just trying to tip it back to the middle so I can put some white on. Okay, so a rect would be if I then took a spatula or even a stick and kind of went whoosh through the center of it. But I'm liking what's happening there, so I think I'm just going to flow with it, and I'll do a rect one next time. I'm gonna try to rotate it and not really do any hard tilting, because I want to try to save that center. And I don't want it to be all jagged. I just want to kind of expand it. I'm just kind of rolling the canvas around. And let's see, I'm going to try to bring it back to the middle a little bit. most of the time, straight pours, if you can try to keep that center, they look kind of jagged and psychedelic, and they're pretty cool. Purple. So I'm just gonna try to slowly bring it down there, but not lose those squiggles in the center. All right. I'm actually not sad. So it's kind of crazy, kind of psychedelic, but I like the cells and the purple and the green and the gold looks so good together. And that stripe of lime green right there is really cool. Wow, I really like it. Okay. Okay. All right, I'll bring you guys in. I apologize in advance for the glare. Let me try to come down here. And show you all the craziness happening. I love those little squiggles. And then the cells over here. I mean, just looks amazing. The underneath cells, and then the on top, the white on top, so cool. This little corner. And then this white goes into that green. It looks like smoke or something. It's the coolest. So I am a happy girl. Yay, it's good to be back. Okay, see you guys next time. Stay tuned for a tour of the garden. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick little video. These are the green beans. And if you see that black tube on the ground there, that's our little drip system we created. These are our, see, little drippies. And then these are the, we call them sugar beans. They're sugar snap peas. They're so good. We got a little fence in between them there. So that's that. And then just zucchini and squash. These right here, this little contraption is for our English cucumbers. So those are starting to pop. I just got a couple of squash and zucchini. This is my little herb area. This is all my lemon thyme. It's so good. It smells like lemons. And then our flowers flowers just kind of go along the fence. And this just opened. Oh, it smells so good. So this is the backyard. There's some little Columbines. And just harvested that today, so that was awesome. And I'll take you to the front yard. Okay, here's the front yard. So there's our little house. There's a little squirrel on the lawn making trouble, I'm guessing. So we kind of do flowers around the outer rim. So lots of cool stuff. These zinnias are super pretty, and then marigolds and zinnias, marigolds and zinnias, and then again marigolds and zinnias. Our little bird bath. It's supposed to look like a little flower. And then there's all our tomatoes. And I think, I don't know how many we have. I don't know. Probably 30 or something. All kinds. Cherries and beefsteaks and golden cherry tomatoes and all kinds. They're so good and delicious. Sometimes the squirrels get in there and get them, but who can blame them? They're so good. And then we've got our little squash starting to pop up and zucchinis. Sorry for the shadow. And then there's some chives and some more zinnias. And these are our 2 blueberry bushes, although no blueberries yet. So that is our front yard. And that's our big maple tree. Sugar maple. And that's it. All right.